Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we attacked the Sith base, got what we needed, and as we exit, we had to go on trial. And we managed to show the Selkath that the Sith were corrupting their youth. And now we have access to a submarine that will take us to a hidden base owned by the Republic. But before we go there, there's a murder trial we need to solve.
When you are ready to explore the Frackert Rift, enter the Republic base. In the KOTOR packing room, there is a door leading to the Republic submarines. The sub will have a course to the Frackert Scientific Research Facility charted in. It will take you to the Frackert Rift. I wish you luck on your quest. Hopefully, a Jedi can succeed where so many others have failed.
Okay, I can't ask him about the trial at all. I thought you could. Alright, let's get the trial in the way. We need to talk to Sunry, find out some details on it, on his end, maybe see what his wife knows, and yeah, start the murder trial.
How much for all this stuff, Tyvark? Thanks, Tyvark. Catch you next week.
Oh yeah, I didn't check the store out.
I always shop here. Tyvark's prices are the best in the city.
Let me see what you have in stock. Also, I think I saw you can ask him something about Sunry. Let's get some parts. Stuff I already have. Let's buy some advanced med packs. Hold out blaster. Optics. Weapon specialization blaster pistol. I get that. That might not be too bad for Karf. Combat sensors. Strength gauntlets. I should actually check my gauntlets. So real check in my inventory. Your strength +2. You an advanced implant. Now, off to the murder trial. And also, I just remembered, I believe there's a Selkath that we can report to that wanted to know about the youth, and another one that wanted to know why the Republic was hiring mercenaries. So we'll deal with them after the trial.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Was Sunry having an affair?
Of course not. Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just struck me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Love. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in combat.
Don't, he is a soldier,
It
though.
was a long time ago, in a war far, far away. He's changed now, settled down. Oh, just please, prove his innocence.
Don't worry, Aurora. I'll save him.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
You can find the door unlocked. It definitely wasn't unlocked when I checked it. Yeah, you'll find the door unlocked. Nope.
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Let's see, you're Sunry.
Jolie, what are you doing here? The Lord sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. So I thought. But the cellcast seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Let's go over the evidence.
Well, you know I was having an affair with Alasa. I went there to break it off that night. But I can tell you it wasn't easy. She was young and beautiful. But I love Aurora. I knew I had to do it. I broke it off quickly as I could, and then I left. I found out later she'd been murdered when the Selkath authorities came knocking on my door. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
There's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
There was a Rodian who planted the evidence at the murder
A
scene.
Rodian? I didn't know there were any Rodians on Manan. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rodians on Manan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
I know you're guilty, Sunry. I got a Republic data recording.
The truth is that I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, that something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. Found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it.
The Sith found out the truth, didn't they?
The Sith must have been spying on me and Alasa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence, so they planted their own evidence. Alasa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do?
Well, let me see. I won't betray your secret. We will go on with the trial.
Sunry is a murderer. I'm sorry, old friend, but you are. I can't approve of this. You go ahead, however. That's what you think is best.
I'm glad you decided to see reason in this. If I'm convicted, it could cause trouble for the Republic Embassy here on Manan. And none of us want that now, do we?
That gave me dark side points? Really? How? I guess saying admit it at first, like you're guilty, admit it, would got me light side. Because I know the best outcome is to get him an innocent verdict. As a matter of fact, I think that's what canonically happened to Sunry. But still, I'm surprised that gave me dark side points. So I'm just going to save the game here in case the trial goes horribly wrong. Do you know anything of a star map? I'm here to, prisoner Sunry. I want to begin Sunry's trial now. Yes, let's begin the trial. Sunry is guilty of the murder. I have this recording as proof. I believe if you show that, you instantly get a guilty verdict. And I don't want him guilty, so I find Sunry innocent.
It is an honor to see justice served, and I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
The guilt of the accused is apparent even this early in the trial. You are Firith Me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony.
Rejection, Your Honors.
Of course, Your Honor. Firith Me, what did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Elassa was fired.
Yeah, I have no additional questions. Let me see. See, I'm trying to remember. See, Alyssa was a Dark Jedi, wasn't she? Let's first ask, did you actually see the murder happen?
You mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
Alyssa is a Dark Jedi, isn't she?
Yes, from what I could tell. She carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection! That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
Was the metal left at the crime scene not a little too obvious?
I think it may have been. I mean, you'd have to be pretty stupid to leave something that important lying around, wouldn't you?
How could Sunry harmed her if he was crippled? I have no additional I forget if this is beneficial or not. I forget if the whole crippled thing is beneficial. I have no additional questions. You like the pool of the judges? Yes.
Glupor the Rhodian, you were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Alassa's room, didn't you?
Glupor King Mata Sunry Mulira. King Punjupa Shaklupor. Noba Mulira Septilai Kunka.
This is clear, then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elassa already dead behind him.
Let me see. Did you see Sunry kill Alyssa?
Glupor Tanghi Mamaji Glupor Aki Unkotunsi. Glupor no Mulira Chuni Mulira Tang Sunry. Kimba no Konik Lorcha. Chubaka Chupa Glupor. Chawa Whiskey Sit.
See. Do you think a crippled man... I forget if this is beneficial or not. Did you plant the metal on Alyssa?
Glupor. Glupor.
Don't do it, Glupor.
Glupor kan King David Nibora Tong Chitsa.
Lies! Slander! I object!
Glupor Wonky.
See here. Isn't the middle of the crime and I'm seeing too obvious a clue?
Glupor ka chopa chawa wisyun kun. Ogra shok chong kanti chakum hudro. Glupor kan King David Nibora Tong Chitsa.
I have no additional questions. Yes.
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes. I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Ilasa.
Was it true your husband was having an affair with Alyssa?
Yes. Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
Let me see. I have no additional questions. Yes.
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, Your Honors. Are you a war hero, Mr. Sunry? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Alassa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Alassa, my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith. You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
See. How could have Alyssa gotten a hold of your medal?
I don't know. The medal had gone missing some time ago. I never found out what happened to it. It's possible the Sith had stolen it and had it planted on the body.
Supposition, Your Honors?
You were going there to end the affair with the Sith, and the affair with the Sith eject?
Yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
I have no additional questions. Yes.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Elasa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion.
No one actually witnessed the murder.
Well, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the room.
The Sith are obviously evil. Sunry was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her.
The Sith would not leave the medal of her killer clutched in her hand.
My arguments are complete.
Your Honors, no!
Oh, Sunry, I'm so glad.
Elora, we have done all we could for you, old friend. Thank you for saving me. I don't know how I can repay you. Elora and I are going to leave here and get as far away from all this as soon as we can. I and the Republic will not forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
Well, we're done with the murder trial. We've managed to prove Sunry innocent and got the Sith into trouble. Now let's quickly head to the bar and talk to these two cell cap before we end the episode. Yes, they are sending them down to a secret base on the KOTOR's Rift.
Rackard Rift is a source of Kolto? Why would the Republic risk so much to send troops there? I don't get
it. They can't. The Republic have recently lost contact with the science facility. I'm going to investigate the KOTOR Rift. He's done. Now let's inform him of the youth. Yeah, about your daughter. I have information for you, Cyrus. The Sith are training Selkath youth in ways the Dark Jedi. In the ways of the Dark Jedi. I convinced your daughter to turn her back on the Sith ways. Maybe this datapad will help. Keep your credits, Solaris. A Jedi has no need for such rewards.
Hey, kid. That was a good thing you did there. Almost brought a tear to this old man's eye.
Glad to see we're still the good guys here. Sometimes I think we forget that.
Gain light side points. And with that, we'll end the episode off here. In the next episode, I'll meet you at the Republic Embassy where we'll go down to the Rift and check out that science station. So if you enjoyed this episode, do like the video, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and share the video for more people who will discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.